As human beings, our connections with others are at the heart of our experience. Our relationships can uplift us, challenge us, and shape the person we become. Whether it's the warmth of a close friend's laughter, the embrace of a loved one after a long day, or the conversations that spark late into the night, our relationships hold immense power over our well-being and growth. But let's face it, relationships can also be a source of frustration, misunderstandings, and conflicts. That's where Stoicism enters the scene as a guiding light. Rooted in ancient philosophy, Stoicism isn't just about facing adversity with a stiff upper lip. It's a philosophy that encourages us to live virtuously, to find tranquility within, and to embrace the world around us, relationships included. In this episode, we're diving into the treasure trove of Stoic wisdom to uncover how its principles can help us navigate the labyrinth of relationships, fostering deeper connections, managing conflicts, and ultimately, enriching our lives. So, if you're curious about how an age-old philosophy can breathe new life into your relationships, whether it's with your partner, friends, or family, you're in for a thought-provoking and enlightening journey. Let's explore how Stoicism's timeless principles can offer us fresh perspectives and actionable strategies to enhance our connections and lead a more fulfilled life. Let's dive in. 1. Stoic principles. At the heart of Stoicism lie 4 fundamental principles that serve as guiding stars in the art of living. These principles, wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance, aren't just abstract concepts. They are the cornerstones upon which we can build harmonious and meaningful relationships. Wisdom, the first principle, encourages us to seek knowledge, insight, and understanding. By fostering an attitude of continuous learning, we become better equipped to navigate the complexities of human interaction. When we approach relationships with an open mind and a desire to learn from one another, we set the stage for growth and deeper connections. Courage, the second principle, isn't just about physical bravery. It's the inner strength to face our emotions, to have difficult conversations, and to address conflicts head-on. This courage allows us to be vulnerable with our loved ones, to express our feelings and concerns, and to bridge gaps that might otherwise widen over time. Justice, the third principle, revolves around treating others with fairness and respect. In the realm of relationships, this means valuing the thoughts, feelings, and perspectives of those around us. It's about recognizing the humanity in each individual and acknowledging the equality that binds us all, regardless of our roles in the relationship. And then there's temperance, the fourth principle. This is the art of moderation, of finding balance in our desires and reactions. In the context of relationships, temperance teaches us to curb impulses that can lead to arguments or hurtful words. It helps us pause, reflect, and respond thoughtfully rather than impulsively. Picture these principles as the sturdy pillars upon which we construct the intricate architecture of our relationships. Just as a building relies on its foundation for stability, our connections with others rely on the foundation of wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance. Each interaction, each decision, is an opportunity to reinforce these pillars and strengthen the bonds we share with our partners, friends, and family. One of the most transformative aspects of Stoicism is its guidance on distinguishing between what we can control and what we can't. In the realm of relationships, this principle is a game changer. By understanding that we can't control how others think, feel, or act, we liberate ourselves from the frustration of trying to change them. Instead, we're invited to focus our energy on what we can control, our own actions, thoughts, and reactions. Imagine the power of this realization in a heated argument. Rather than attempting to control the other person's perspective, Stoicism guides us to control our emotional responses, allowing us to engage in a more productive and empathetic manner. This principle empowers us to navigate relationships with a sense of agency and inner peace, regardless of external circumstances. 2. Applying Stoicism to relationships. Stoicism isn't a one-size-fits-all approach. It's a versatile philosophy that can enrich every facet of our lives. Let's explore how its principles can be tailored to suit different types of relationships. In romantic relationships, wisdom becomes the compass that guides us to understand our partner's needs, desires, and concerns. Courage empowers us to communicate openly and address potential issues, while justice ensures mutual respect and equality. Temperance helps us navigate the delicate balance between individuality and togetherness, fostering a relationship where each partner flourishes while contributing to the shared journey. Among friends, wisdom aids in understanding their unique perspectives and histories. Courage allows us to be authentic, embracing vulnerability and strengthening trust. Justice ensures that our friendships are built on mutual support and respect, free from envy or comparison. And temperance helps us manage our expectations, appreciating the ebb and flow of friendships while cultivating empathy and loyalty. Within family dynamics, wisdom promotes understanding and empathy across generations. Courage encourages us to communicate our thoughts and feelings with honesty, avoiding misunderstandings that can fester over time. Justice guides us to maintain fairness and compassion in family interactions, while temperance helps us navigate family dynamics with patience and grace. At the heart of Stoicism lies the concept of preferred indifference. These are things that hold value in our lives but aren't entirely within our control, relationships being a prime example. While we can nurture, communicate, and invest in our relationships, we can't control the thoughts, emotions, or decisions of others. This distinction is liberating. It encourages us to value our relationships deeply while understanding that external factors can influence outcomes. This awareness shifts our focus from clinging desperately to certain results to cherishing the journey, the shared moments, and the growth that comes from interacting with others. Imagine a scenario where a difference of opinion arises between friends. Instead of diving headfirst into an argument, practicing temperance allows us to step back, reflect, and respond thoughtfully. This moderation not only prevents unnecessary conflicts but also opens the door for respectful discussions that deepen our understanding of each other's viewpoints. In romantic relationships, temperance reminds us to maintain balance between personal space and togetherness. By avoiding excessive emotional reactions, we create an atmosphere of stability and trust, ensuring that both partners have the freedom to grow while still nurturing the relationship. Family interactions benefit greatly from temperance as well. When we practice moderation in our reactions to familial challenges, we pave the way for more productive conversations. We learn to approach disagreements with patience and empathy, seeking common ground and fostering bonds that withstand the test of time. 3. Managing expectations. In the realm of relationships, few things are as powerful as managing our expectations. The Stoics introduced a concept known as premeditatio malorum, which translates to premeditation of evils. This isn't about dwelling on negativity, but rather acknowledging that challenges are a natural part of life. By foreseeing potential difficulties in our relationships, we prepare ourselves mentally and emotionally to navigate them with grace. Think of premeditatio malorum as a mental exercise that equips us to respond calmly to whatever comes our way. When we enter a relationship, be it romantic, friendly, or familial, with the understanding that conflicts, misunderstandings, and hardships are inevitable, we become better equipped to handle them without undue frustration or disappointment. This practice shifts our focus from seeking a utopian, conflict-free existence to embracing the reality of imperfection. As a result, we reduce the shock and emotional turbulence that often accompanies challenges, allowing us to approach them with a clear mind and an open heart. So, how can we integrate premeditatio malorum into our daily lives? One powerful approach is to set aside a few moments each day for reflection. Think about the relationships you value, your partner, friends, family members, and envision potential obstacles that might arise. This isn't about ruminating on worst-case scenarios, but rather mentally preparing yourself for the various paths your relationships might take. When you anticipate challenges, you can also develop response strategies. Consider how you might react if a disagreement occurs, or how you could offer support during a tough time. This preparation empowers you to be proactive rather than reactive when difficulties arise, leading to more constructive conversations and resolutions. Remember, the goal here isn't to become pessimistic or cynical, but rather to approach relationships with a sense of realism and resilience. By incorporating premeditatio malorum into your routine, you're not only enhancing your emotional well-being but also building stronger connections based on mutual understanding and acceptance. 4. Practicing empathy and understanding. Empathy and understanding serve as the bedrock of meaningful relationships, and Stoicism recognizes their profound importance. By cultivating these qualities, we not only enrich our connections but also contribute to our own personal growth. Stoicism invites us to transcend our own perspectives and immerse ourselves in the experiences of others, a transformative practice that enhances the tapestry of our interactions. One of the tools Stoicism offers to cultivate empathy is the view from above exercise. This practice involves mentally stepping back from a situation and imagining observing it from an elevated perspective, as if looking down from a mountaintop. By distancing ourselves from the immediacy of emotions, we gain a broader view of the context and interplay involved. The view from above enables us to see beyond the surface, to recognize that everyone has their own struggles, desires, and motivations. This perspective dissolves the illusion of isolation, fostering compassion and understanding even in the face of disagreements. It reminds us that, like us, others are navigating the complexities of life. To actively cultivate empathy, practice active listening. When engaged in a conversation, set aside your own thoughts for a moment and truly focus on the words and emotions of the other person. Allow them to express themselves fully before responding. This not only fosters understanding but also demonstrates your genuine investment in the relationship. Effective communication is another vital aspect of empathy. Instead of assuming, ask questions to gain clarity. Seek to understand before being understood. This not only prevents misunderstandings but also sends the message that you value the other person's thoughts and feelings. Additionally, practice the art of putting yourself in their shoes. Imagine experiencing life from their perspective, considering the factors that shape their reactions and decisions. This practice helps break down barriers and promotes a deep sense of connection. Incorporating these practices into your interactions enriches your relationships. By nurturing empathy and understanding, you create a safe space where open dialogue and mutual respect flourish. Stoicism's emphasis on empathy aligns perfectly with the idea that we're all on this journey together, interconnected, flawed, and seeking meaning. 5. Dealing with conflict. Conflicts are an inevitable part of human relationships, but they need not be destructive. Stoicism offers a profound approach to conflict resolution, rooted in maintaining our own inner serenity while seeking productive resolutions. Instead of reacting impulsively, we're encouraged to respond thoughtfully, transforming conflicts into opportunities for growth and deeper understanding. At the heart of Stoic conflict management is the concept of the dichotomy of control. This principle invites us to differentiate between things we can control and things we can't. External events, such as the actions and reactions of others, fall into the latter category. What we can control, however, is our own responses and attitudes. When conflict arises, understanding that we can't control the actions or feelings of others empowers us to focus our energy where it truly matters, our own reactions. This shift in perspective allows us to navigate conflicts from a place of agency rather than helplessness. It transforms the way we engage, enabling us to maintain our inner peace even in the midst of turmoil. One powerful strategy for managing conflicts is the pause and reflect approach. When emotions run high, take a moment to step away, allowing yourself time to process your thoughts and feelings. This brief pause prevents knee-jerk reactions and provides space for rational thought. Practicing empathy during conflicts is also paramount. Put yourself in the other person's shoes, attempting to understand their perspective and motivations. This not only diffuses tension but also facilitates open communication. As you engage in discussions, focus on the issue at hand rather than allowing personal attacks to escalate. Stick to the facts, express your feelings using I statements, and avoid blame. Remember, the goal isn't to win the argument but to find a resolution that respects both perspectives. Above all, practice patience. Conflicts aren't instantly resolved, and that's okay. Stoicism teaches us to approach conflicts with a long-term view, nurturing the relationship rather than seeking immediate gratification. This patience allows for true understanding and growth over time. 6. Gratitude and mindfulness. Stoicism isn't just about philosophical concepts, it's about actionable practices that shape our daily lives. Two of these practices, gratitude and mindfulness, hold the key to fostering deeper connections and enhancing our relationships. By integrating these practices into our interactions, we create an environment of appreciation and present moment awareness. Gratitude is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy, reminding us to cherish the people and experiences that enrich our lives. In relationships, practicing gratitude is a powerful way to strengthen bonds. Expressing appreciation to our partners, friends, and family members not only uplifts their spirits but also reinforces the positive aspects of our connections. By acknowledging the qualities that drew us to these relationships in the first place, we create a cycle of positivity. Gratitude fuels appreciation, and appreciation, in turn, enhances our relationships. It's a ripple effect that transforms even mundane interactions into moments of significance. Mindfulness, another practice central to Stoicism, teaches us to be fully present in each moment. When we engage in conversations or spend time with loved ones, our minds often drift to past regrets or future worries. Mindfulness brings us back to the here and now, allowing us to savor the richness of our interactions. One technique to cultivate mindfulness is sensory awareness. As you engage with someone, take a moment to notice the details around you, the warmth of their smile, the intonation of their voice, the subtleties of their gestures. This practice not only deepens your connection but also anchors you in the present moment. Another technique is intentional listening. When you're in a conversation, make a conscious effort to truly listen rather than thinking about your response. This simple shift enhances your understanding and demonstrates your respect for the other person's thoughts. In this journey through Stoicism and its impact on relationships, we've uncovered a treasure trove of wisdom that guides us towards deeper connections, constructive conflict resolution, and a profound appreciation for those who enrich our lives. From the core principles of Stoicism to the practical tools it offers, the philosophy has shown us that meaningful relationships are not just a matter of chance, but a product of conscious effort and self-awareness. As you embark on your own journey of applying Stoicism to your relationships, remember that each step you take, no matter how small, contributes to your personal growth and the growth of those around you. Let's continue to nurture these connections, cultivate empathy, and navigate conflicts with grace. By embracing the teachings of Stoicism, we can truly transform our relationships into sources of fulfillment, understanding, and enduring joy. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. If you found this content valuable, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Stoic Today. Keep the conversations flowing, share your experiences, and stay tuned for more insights into how ancient wisdom can illuminate our modern lives. Until next time, may your relationships be imbued with wisdom, empathy, and the enriching power of Stoicism.